What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos97 and welcome back to another episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. This is episode number 44. And we are here, of course, with ECW January 7th in Augusta, Maine. If you can take a look, there is the fan support. We are in second place. About freaking time. That's all I gotta say about that. But let's go ahead, get into the match card. As we can see, we have a tag team matchup. Mr. Kennedy and Johnny Nitro teaming up to take on D Generation X. We've got a Fatal 4, Mick Foley, Mark Henry, and two other guys I didn't get to see. Ultimate submission match between Edge and Jericho. Hardcore match between Kane and Snitsky with Taker and Terry Funk at ringside, incorporating a couple feuds there. And then finally, an elimination 6-man tornado tag main event. That also incorporates a couple feuds there. So as we can see, DX wins in their reunion match. CM Punk wins the Fatal 4, which is kind of funny because he's not in a feud. Jericho was supposed to lose that match, but he won because I did get a suggestion, so I will be trading Chris Jericho for Rey Mysterio. Gonna attempt to make that trade as soon as possible. And Kane defeated Snitsky. Is that what I saw? I think that's what the match was. Yeah, I think Kane defeated Snitsky, or whatever the heck that match was. You guys saw it. I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, let's get into the 6-man tag main event, which of course we've got the feud between Batista and Sabu in here, and we've got the feud between Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, and then we've also got kind of this unofficial feud with Sabu and Sandman kind of getting incorporated as well. And then of course Randy Orton, he's been involved with the Hardy Boy feud. So yeah, this is kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? It's just kind of a I don't know I can't think of the word. Anyway, it's just a bunch of guys just kind of thrown together in this tag team matchup, but they're all kind of interconnected in some shape or form. But anyway, this is of course episode 44 of ECW, so I mean we're really getting there. Well, maybe not episode 44 of ECW, but this is episode 44 of GM mode, so I know we had a double feature episode in there somewhere. But anyway, as we can take a look right now, we've got Batista, Jeff Hardy, and Randy Orton on one team against Sabu, Matt Hardy, and Sandman. And right now we can see Jeff Hardy and Sabu going at it. Matt Hardy looks like he's going after Batista, and Randy Orton and Sandman are going after each other. And now, the targets are going to switch up a little bit because that'll happen a lot. This is a 6-man tornado environment, so all 6 men are in the ring at once, and it's elimination. So we're going to have to wait and see who gets eliminated in what order. I mean, it could come down to just 2 superstars. It could be, a 3-on-1 clean sweep. I think the last time we had a tornado elimination match, pretty sure it came down. It ended up being 3-on-1. So we'll see if that is the case again here tonight. But yeah, I want to apologize in advance. This might not happen, but if my commentary, lags and I get the deep voice glitch, whatever the heck that is, I'm just saying, I don't know if it will happen, and, I can't always expect it to happen in videos, but I'm just saying this one, it might, because I was doing some work in Sony Vegas for a while today, and for some reason my computer was lagging, but then, once I opened a couple of programs, it kind of got the lag out of it. Like, I don't know, the windows that I originally had open were all lagged, because I hadn't been on them in hours, and then I went back and open up a new window and it worked. So hopefully that got rid of the problem, but I'm not too sure if it will or not. But yeah, in case you're wondering what I was working on in Sony Vegas, it was the TLC promo. Yeah, I know, right? It's so early. I mean, this video is going to be up in August, and TLC is probably not going to be out till like October by my calculation. You're probably thinking, whoa, what are you doing working on TLC promo this quickly? Yeah, I know it is a little bit early, but I mean, and thinking about it, I only uploaded Survivor Series like a week ago or so, and I had the promos for Survivor Series done by that in like May, so really, I have like most of the content that was in WWE2K14 Universe Mode was recorded in advance, and I've actually finished recording WWE2K14 Universe Mode. I'm planning, it's going to go to TLC, and then about the time that TLC is uploaded, it should be pretty close to WWE2K15, since it will be released October 28th. So, yeah, so that's what is going to be going down for Universe Mode, and if I do end up running out of videos, I'm sure I can upload something else in the meantime. it won't kill everyone to just have a little bit of a break from Universe Mode. But yeah, I do plan on picking up with the Royal Rumble in 2K15, so that should be interesting. Hopefully, I mean, not really, at this point, hardly anything's been confirmed about the game. No gameplay footage at the time I'm doing this commentary anyway. I'm doing this on July 29th, and this should be uploaded, well, let me think, this is Tuesday. I just uploaded GM Mode video. This should be up next Monday. I don't know what the date is going to be for that. I'm not thinking that far ahead. But, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this episode, and at this point, I know there is going to be a roster reveal on, like, August 16th, 17th, something like that. But unless they reveal something, you know, in the next couple of days before I can get this video out, then my information will technically be false. But that's, you know, I can't predict the future, so I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, this is another, I've already started on kind of like my rambling thing, but also to kind of get back to the TLC promo. I'm working on, I finished up the bulk of the TLC promo, and then I have a single match promo that will be uploaded either before or afterwards. I'm not sure in what order I'm going to do that in, but I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not really going to say much about it, but I'm just going to say if you liked the UCW promotional, then you should like the two TLC promos I've got, because they follow that similar editing style. That's really all I'm going to say about that. Don't want to give away too much on that video, considering, you know, it'll probably be like 2 months from now by the time it's uploaded. But yep, it looks like this one looks like this match will probably be a clean sweep. As we can see, it's Sabu now 1-on-3 against Batista, Orton, and Jeff Hardy. Big DDT there from Randy Orton. And now Jeff is going to look for the cover off of that. This matchup will probably end on a finisher as Randy Orton breaks that one up. Orton kind of wants, it looks like Orton, he's got a finisher ready, so he just kind of wants to put the finishing touches on this match with an RKO to Sabu, and that should do it. Batista hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the Animal, the ECW champion, has pinned Sabu, his rival. And, you know, the question is, who will face Batista at the Royal Rumble for the ECW title? But, yeah, I know this is looking like a pretty short episode. It's only about 7 minutes in, but as you can tell by the length of the video, there's more to come. This is another double feature episode. We're doing 2 weeks in one, so hopefully hopefully you enjoy that. But really, with what GM Mode is right now at this point, I'm kind of getting to the point where, personally for me, I feel like the series is getting a bit stale. I don't really know how to explain. I'm just like, I don't know. It just doesn't, it seems like it's kind of getting to that point where it's, you know, we're getting close to the end, and I'm kind of starting to lose a little bit of interest in it. And then plus, I'm going to be getting the PS4, hopefully within, I don't know, hopefully by 2K14. So that means by some point, I'm going to have to finish up recording this series. And once I get the PS4, the PS3 is going to be taken out of my room. So I'm not going to be able to record any more GM Mode, so I'm probably going to start, like I said, it would be probably about, you know, early, mid-August that I would probably start recording the series, you know, the rest of it, to just kind of get it finished up. And then I don't really have a projected, what do I want to say, like a projected sort of, like, end date for GM Mode, because especially with the release of 2K14, if it's going to get put on the shelf, just like it did last year for a month or so, I don't really know. I might do something, I don't know, I'll leave that to you, the viewer. What would you like to see happen with GM Mode? Because I know it's going to continue up till 2K15, unless for some reason Universe finishes up like a month early, and then all I upload is GM videos, which probably won't happen. So I'm going to let you, the viewer, I'm going to give you the choice. Would you like me to do something with GM Mode, kind of give it that month off, and just kind of upload 2K15 Universe Mode in like that November-ish, that November month, because that's, you know, when the game's going to be new, just kind of, you know, take advantage of the hype, get as much Universe out as I'm just kidding. I'm not going to, like, upload it, you know, 5 episodes a day. I'm not going to do that, but, you know, keep it quality, but yet kind of get the videos out for at least, like, the first month, if you know what I mean. But Yeah, because usually once the new game comes out, Universe Mode takes priority. And with UCW 2K15, oh, also this, what was that, 4.5 star? Are you kidding me? Now, SmackDown gets a 4-star. Wow, Helms and Kenny Dykstra, main event in SmackDown. Whatever happened to Bret Hart? Oh, man. Did we really get, was there no fan change? I gotta see this. No fan change, wow. That is surprising. We had a hell of a show, and we didn't gain anything. We didn't get squat. Ah, man, that's definitely going to dampen the morale, but luckily we've got one more week to go in this episode, so hopefully, hey, there's Bret Hart. He's now a tag team champion, not the world champ. But as I was saying, hopefully this next week we can put on a similar performance and try to gain back some fans, because I mean we gotta close the gap between us and SmackDown. Whether we're in second place or third place, that gap between us and SmackDown has to close, because SmackDown, if they can stay like 500,000 fans ahead, they're gonna run away with this GM of the Year award. So we've really got to close that gap and take over in the ratings. Hopefully the Royal Rumble can be the turning point. I know way back when I said SummerSlam was going to be the turning point. Like I said earlier, I'm not a psychic, and I was wrong on that one. That never happened. But Matt Hardy defeats Jeff Hardy. This handicap match, there we go. Jericho lost, and we get to put over a feud and some other guys while doing it. That's good. So hopefully at the end of this week, we'll be able to trade Jericho. CM Punk wins a triple threat match, which incorporated the Snitsky-Taker feud. And I didn't realize when I went to book this, I forgot the Mick Foley-Mark Henry feud, so that feud's gone. And Sabu defeats Sandman, so he's the #1 contender for Batista's title at the Royal Rumble. I mean, you know, just kind of give it sort of a storyline reason to it. I mean, we obviously know Sabu and Batista were going to be competing in the same match at the Royal Rumble anyway because of the rivalry, but, you know, now he's earned his way into an ECW Championship matchup. So here we go. Surprisingly, for the first time in this rivalry, Mr. Kennedy and Shawn Michaels go one-on-one. But Kennedy, he's picked up a couple of victories over Michaels in whatever it may be, if it's a Battle Royal, a tag team match, with the super kick, with the Sweet Chin music. So, I'm sure, that's been kind of depressing for Shawn Michaels, getting beat with his own finisher move, kind of humiliating even. So, Michaels is definitely going to want to... Why can I not talk? Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum. All right, so let me try to talk again. Shawn Michaels is going to be looking for some payback, some retribution against Mr. Kennedy here. Maybe beat Kennedy with his own finisher, you know, just kind of, you know, turnabout's fair play, reap what you sow, etc., etc. Just try to use as many cliches as possible. But, you know, Michaels, really, the point is he's been getting... I think it's twice Mr. Kennedy's beat him with his own finisher. So Michaels, he's going to want to get that victory over Kennedy, at least, if he doesn't, you know, add that little bit of a showboating touch to it. But Kennedy, he's actually been on quite the winning streak ever since beating Chris Masters at Survivor Series in the Elimination Chamber. Obviously, he holds 2 pinfall victories over Shawn Michaels. Well, not victories, but he holds two pinfalls over Shawn Michaels, beating him with the Sweet Chin music, so that's saying a lot about Mr. Kennedy in recent weeks. And yes, this actually is an AI match. I gave them another opportunity, so we'll see how the AI can do in this matchup. We'll see, are they going to be future endeavored, or are they going to put on enough a good enough performance that we can keep their services around for potential future episodes. Wink, wink. I don't even know. I don't know why I winked. I don't know. I'm trying to be clever here with this whole AI match thing, but anyway, so yeah, there are a couple of points where they're just kind of walking around, but yeah, and as usual, this GM mode has been, you know, mostly just a bunch of random topics and rambles. So, I mean, obviously, viewers, you watch this series for whatever reasons you watch it, and, you know, whatever topics, you know, if they're relevant to my YouTube channel, I'm sure, you know, if you watch my other series, which I've already talked about, you know, Universe Mode, if you do watch that series, then I'm sure you don't really mind me talking about this, and I don't really get any comments saying, like, talk about the match, or, you know, anything like that, so I don't see it's a problem for now. But anyway, Michaels counter from Kennedy there into a DDT, and now Mr. Kennedy, he's going for Boston Crab here. Wait, Yeah, I got a comment on one of my older videos. I don't remember which one it was, but someone said that I called a Boston Crab a camel clutch, or a camel clutch a Boston Crab, or something like that. I think it was, you know, by this point, probably a week ago that I got that comment. But I just kind of, you know, I just kind of thought of it now. And I know it was I'm pretty sure it was a GM mode video. I just don't remember which one. And look at this. Mr. Kennedy has exposed the steel turnbuckle, but this is ECW. No disqualification, so Kennedy, he can get away with that one. And now Kennedy, nice counter there, avoids the move from Michaels. And look at this. Mr. Kennedy, he's got the tights here on the roll-up. There's two. And, oh no, Shawn Michaels just manages to kick out there. But Kennedy, he grabbed the tights, but that wasn't enough to put Michaels away. Maybe Kennedy's going to have to look to that super kick once again to try to beat Michaels with his own finisher for the third time. Wait a minute. Michaels now with a roll-up, but Kennedy gets a rope break and manages to get out of that one. Manages to get out of that predicament. But speaking of other series, if you're one of those people who kind of, you know, you think, well, no, I don't even know where I was going with that. But what I want to say is that another series that is kind of coming to a close heading into 2K15 is my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. That is indeed coming to a close. I know right now I've recorded, I think, episode 30, whatever the Victory Road episode ended up being. I've recorded there, and, you know, I actually said in the video that I was going to try to wait to record the Elite Four and that sort of thing. I was going to wait to do that until after I've uploaded each part. So far, I've held true to my word. I haven't recorded any new episode after that. So that's a good thing, and hopefully I can actually keep up with that. But, yeah, obviously I got to get the rest of those videos out. And then once that series is over, you know, I'm sure there are people who, I don't know, actually there might not be, because I don't get comments about it, but maybe they just, you know, if they don't watch it, they don't like a series, they just don't watch it, and don't, you know, rage and hate comment and stuff on like, oh, why do you upload Pokemon, you should just do WWE or whatever. Any of those kind of trolls. I actually don't get many of those, which is kind of funny. But I probably just jinxed myself now. But anyway, oh, there we go. I called it. Mr. Kennedy, for the third time, has hit a sweet chin music on the Shawn Michaels. Not in this match, of course, but, you know, just in general. Kennedy into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, he kicked out of that one. You know, Kennedy, he's got 2 pinfalls over Michaels using the sweet chin music. But Michaels, he kicked out of that one. He obviously knew that was coming at some point. So Kennedy, he's going to have to do something else. I mean, if the sweet chin music didn't put Michaels away, what is Kennedy going to have to do to put Michaels away here? Nice gut-wrench suplex there from Kennedy. But like I was saying, if you're one of those people who don't like my Pokemon content and would like me to stop uploading Pokemon, well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, because I'm going to be doing another Pokemon playthrough once that one is over. Because Pokemon, you know, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm looking to do another Pokemon hack. So if you know of any Pokemon hacks, I asked this question in my Pokemon series when I uploaded, I think, the Victory Road episode. I know at least in that one I asked the question. But if you know of any Pokemon hacks that you would like me to see play, be sure to let me know down in the comment section. I will take that into account. Big reverse suplex there from Mr. Kennedy, dropping Michaels on his face. And Kennedy now is looking to get the victory off of that one. There's a cover. 1, 2. And now Michaels once again gets the shoulder up at 2. And Kennedy going to go argue with the ref here. But, you know, he's going to have to focus on Michaels. And Michaels, that could be the opening he needs. Counters the back suplex. And now Kennedy, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, big DDT to Shawn Michaels. I think, yep, there it is. Michaels is a crimson mass. He's been busted wide open. And, oh, wait a minute. Mr. Kennedy, he's going to look to do it again. He's looking to hit a second sweet chin music, this time with a bit of theatrics. And we got to get this little spinneroonie camera angle thing. But is he going to hit it? Sweet chin music to Shawn Michaels. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Kennedy has done it. For the third time, Mr. Kennedy has pinned Shawn Michaels after hitting a sweet chin music. He has beaten Michaels with his own finisher yet again. But as we can take a look at the ratings here, we got a 4-star show with a 4.5-star main event. Hopefully this week we can gain some fans, but we'll have to wait and see. And of course, if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing here, I'm just kind of, renewing some contracts, checking to make sure superstars don't randomly drop off in popularity for no apparent reason like they've done past several episodes for whatever reason. I don't know why it does that. It's a glitch in the game or something. Rey Mysterio, he's got 1 week left on his contract, so I'm kind of trying to be cheesy here, kind of trying to be cheap, and let Raw give him that 5-week extension before I make the trade. So we're probably going to wait till, Raw before we actually do make that trade, because I'm a cheap bastard. Yeah, that's what I am. I don't even know why I said that. But Chris Jericho, we're going to go ahead and build him up one more, because, apparently a 96 for a 96 is not a fair trade in what's his name, Jonathan Coachman's eyes. So we're going to bump Jericho up to a 97. And, who cares about the 9-week contract? I don't really want Jericho on the roster anymore. And neither do my viewers who have left me comments anyway. So Chris Jericho, we're just going to go ahead try to trade him out. No one has lost popularity, which is good. I had to double check, triple check, quadruple check just to make sure that didn't happen. And there we go. Ray has got his 5-week extension. So we're going to go ahead and trade away Chris Jericho. Hopefully yep. Indeed, Jonathan Coachman has accepted our trade. We got rid of the Chris Jericho creative wrestler. That is terrible. And we've brought back Rey Mysterio. So next episode is the episode before the Royal Rumble, and we should see Rey Mysterio make his return. SmackDown got a 3.5-star. Wow, I actually think that they might have been deserving of a 4-star rating there. So, I guess we went out on that one. And Raw got a 4-star show rating. Chris Jericho wins the triple threat main event. Maybe he'll be WWE champion. Maybe. But let's go ahead and check out the fan support. Why are we last again? What is this? Could somebody tell me this? SmackDown, please tell me they lost fans. Okay, they lost 110,000. So I guess the gap kind of closed, but Raw passed us again. This isn't fair. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the Power 25 before we wrap up the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching and listening to my frequent rambling, as it seems to take place in most of these GM episodes. But of course, if you enjoyed, be sure to stay tuned for the next episode. And as always, keep on YouTubing.